I wanted to read something that I I was asked a few questions and I didn't know the listener was transcribing it and they put it in a newsletter. And I don't have the objects that I'm talking about, but I'll just hold up a little doodle that I did, and I'm just gonna hold up a doodle of the drawing the inside, like each little seed inside of a sunflower, because I'm talking about circles in part. And think I think of us as a circle. So I'm just getting this up on my phone so I can read it. Um, I'm Louisiana French and Cherokee Indian, and this person was asking me, how do I honor and celebrate my Indigenous heritage? I said, I have been teaching contemporary beadwork, mostly personal adornments, at a youth activist summer camp on Shelter Island since my son was in the third grade, and in BIPOC congregations. It makes me think about all the things we've done with teenagers, and my son also plays bass guitar in a band, and one of the few ways I've been able to connect with him, who grew up in New York City, and his dad is Jewish, is he has this bluesy way of playing his guitars, like the bass guitar and the acoustic guitar and electric guitar, and his band. So we connect to the ethnicities of lots of different rock and roll and blues singers. And then I had held up an object that was a circle, which was a rainbow necklace that was a beading piece that I made. So I'll just hold up my drawing. The simple necklace is called All of the Love in the World. I wore it when I came out to my son as LGBT. Bisexual was the term I understood back in the day. My son is unconditionally loving. And one of my BIPOC mentors always says the world is a much better place when we all know each other well. And then I was talking, and I held up one of the drawings of a branch that literally it was something I found that that you might throw away, and the way that the branches were arranged literally looked like a ballerina taking off. I said this little study of a specific tree branch was done in a national forest in southern Arkansas. I use it as a brief meditation tool. I invite others to observe the drawing until they feel the way that trees are ever dancing. Some say all of the original Arkansas tribes were forcibly removed to Oklahoma in the 1830s. They were the Caddo, Cohenio, Cherokee, Chickasaw, Illinois, Cascanapo, Michigamia, Mosopelia, Ofo, Wapaw, Tunica, and Yazoo. As I write this, when I'm signing off, after I read what she had written, I said, as I write this, I'm sitting in Far Rockaway, Queens. I acknowledge I'm working in a program on the Matinacock, Macbeth, and the Canarsie Islands. Indigenous protocol seeks to understand our place within all of history. land acknowledgement is always present tense. It doesn't exist in a past tense. May we all build our mindfulness. All of history is now. Be present to our participation each day.
Mm.
So that was just the first part of it. And so I've been hanging out in force as a way to recover from the negatives that came from me coming out publicly. And I've shied away from invitations to do the prior 20 years of undoing racism and LGBT work that I did. But recently, I clicked the button and I accepted an invitation to join with the trainer that I used to train for to do a new project for like all that we do, but it will also include um, East Asians and Muslims. And one thing that I had fun sharing with Roberto is that my significant other is Egyptian Muslim, so something has shifted. So thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Something thrilling to me when you said you're hanging out in force, heal the wounds that you incurred coming out. And now you're accepting doing this training again.
Yeah, I just, I hit the button. It's like one little tendril. We'll see what happens. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank
Lynn.
you. Thank you.
Moving.
Yeah.
Very courageous and beautiful.
That was yeah. Go.
I was thinking, Mary, that sounds like you made a decision to be in a kind of gentle way, to be forceful with this kind of saying, expressing what's important for you, and then this coming out or bringing out and being creative when you're being told no, and to come forward, and you want to express yourself regardless of, being denied, I guess, or
Yeah, lots and lots and lots of years of trying to, to kind of do it right in all the different places where different parts of me could be accepted, and bringing it all together completely turned my world upside down. Like every single, part of life was shifted. I have different work. I live in a different state. I live with different people. Everything changed. So, but it is okay. And y'all kept me company. Thank you.
Even though you didn't talk very much
Yeah.
about what you were healing from, you felt the sense of being enveloped or kept company in your process.
Yeah, very much so. And how can I put it? Like, I had lived this very prescribed way of teaching and about different people, different cultures. And when I had the power to, without really realizing it, I just brought out my whole self. and it was too much, it was too much. But yeah, I have in here, I only did what I could do. I only did what felt right. And it was okay to be conscious of how hard my life was to make to do this journey of these 2 years. But I needed you guys, and I knew that I needed you, each of you.